Did my sister die in this school? I'm alone in Lincoln High's dark hallway, and my phone's flashlight is shaking as I record my last night here. It's the final day of senior year, and honestly the air feels wrong, heavy with dust. My light catches my locker and its door creaks open. There's a child's handprint smudged in ash marking the metal. Then her voice, my sister's, whispers my name from the darkness ahead. I scream and everything goes silent. It was June, the final day at Lincoln High before summer. I'm Emily, a senior, ready to leave this small town school forever. Everyone else was at the graduation party, but I stayed late to clean out my locker and say goodbye to the art room where I'd spent years painting. The school felt different at dusk, too quiet, too still. I started recording a vlog for my friends, joking about how I'd miss nothing about this place. The school was deserted, the parking lot empty except for my old hatchback. I walked the halls, my phone's flashlight on, filming the familiar corridors, now eerily silent. The air smelled of chalk and dust. As I passed the gym, a basketball rolled slowly out of the darkness, stopping at my feet. I laughed nervously into the camera. Okay, that's weird. My stomach twisted. I headed to the art room, my sanctuary. The door was half open, which was odd. I swore I'd locked it earlier. Inside, my canvases were stacked against the wall, but one painting, a self-portrait, was turned to face me. Its eyes were scratched out. I whispered to my phone, "This isn't funny?" The room felt colder, the air heavy, like someone was watching. I left the art room, my heart racing, and the hallway light started flickering, casting jagged shadows. I filmed it muttering, "Just old wiring, right?" But the flickering synced with my heartbeat, speeding up as I walked faster. A faint whisper echoed from the end of the hall, too soft to make out. I gripped my phone tighter, my live stream chat blowing up with "Get out." I ducked into a janitor's closet to catch my breath, the door creaking shut behind me. The air was thick with the smell of mildew. My flashlight caught a cracked mirror on the wall, and in its reflection my face looked wrong, pale, eyes too wide. A soft knock came from the other side of the door. I whispered, "Who's there?" No answer. The knocking stopped. I slipped back into the hallway and headed to my history classroom, needing somewhere familiar. The chalkboard was covered in writing, not notes, but my name repeated in jagged scrolls, "Emily, Emily, Emily." My flashlight shook as I filmed it, stammering, "This wasn't here this morning." The air grew icy, and the desk creaked behind me, like someone sat down. I ran for the main exit, my footsteps echoing. The double doors were chained shut from the outside, which made no sense. I'd come in that way. I tugged at the chains, my phone's battery warning flashing. A low hum started, like voices chanting far away. I whispered to my live stream, "I'm trapped." The hum grew louder, coming from upstairs. I climbed to the second floor, desperate for another exit. The hallway smelled of smoke, though there was no fire. My flashlight caught a shadow darting into a classroom, too fast to be human. I called out, "Hello?" My voice echoed unanswered. The live stream chat was now screaming, "Don't follow it." But I needed answers, so I stepped toward the door. The classroom was empty, but an old projector in the corner hummed to life. It cast flickering images on the wall, grainy footage of students from decades ago, laughing then screaming as flames filled the screen. My face appeared among them, staring back at me. I gasped, backing away, and the projector shut off. My phone's live stream glitched, showing static. I stumbled into the hallway, my flashlight flickering. The air was freezing, my breath visible. Something brushed my shoulder, cold and clammy like a hand. I spun, but no one was there. A child's laugh echoed sharp and close. I whispered to my phone, "This isn't real." But my arm burned where it touched me, and my live stream cut out completely. I found a stairwell to the basement, the only way left to go. The air grew damp, reeking of mold. Each step creaked, and the walls seemed to pulse with that low hum. My flashlight caught a scrawled message on the wall. "They never left." I whispered, "Who?" The hum stopped, replaced by footsteps behind me, slow and deliberate. The stage ended in a boiler room, its rusted machinery looming like monsters. A circle of old yearbooks lay on the floor, open to photos of students, their eyes scratched out. The hum became voices chanting my name. A figure emerged from the shadows, faceless, its voice a chorus. "You're one of us." I screamed, tripping over a pipe as it reached for me. And screaming, panicked, with heavy breathing, I scrambled to my feet, running through the maze of pipes. The footsteps chased me, faster now. I found a maintenance hatch, kicked it open, and crawled into the night air, collapsing in the parking lot. The school loomed behind me, its windows black. My phone was dead, my flashlight gone. I drove away, shaking, vowing never to return. At home, I couldn't sleep, haunted by that figure. The next morning, I checked my cloud storage. The live stream had uploaded. The final clip wasn't me escaping. It showed me in the boiler room, standing still, my eyes scratched out like the yearbook photos. My bedroom door now creaks at night, and I hear my name whispered. What's waiting for you in the places you think you've left behind? And what do you think Emily became part of in that boiler room?